Welcome to the Ruffled Daisy. Today we're going to make over some trays we got from the Target dollar spot and a candle that I had made a few years ago. This has turned into one of my favorite projects to date. So we're going to start with these two trays that I actually got from Target dollar spot, and we're going to paint the bigger one, which is a little bit shorter. We're going to paint it our Key West color in Apple Barrel, one of my favorite colors to use. And then we're going to put the napkin on the smaller one that's a little bit taller, and we're going to nestle them together, and you're going to see at the end how it looks. Once you have your first one painted, we're going to put a coat of Mod Podge on the second one that we're actually going to put our napkin on. I did want 2 coats on this one, so that's all I'm doing here. To start with the napkin, we are going to make sure we take apart all the layers. This one was a 3-layer napkin, so make sure you look at that when you are working with napkins. And we are using the dry Mod Podge method with the iron. So you're going to let your Mod Podge dry, lay your napkin on, and then use some parchment paper and iron over it. It's going to activate the Mod Podge and seal it and adhere it, and it is the easiest way to use Mod Podge with no mess. So now we are going to adhere some of the napkin to a candle. We are just going to do around the edges. We're going to leave the top clear because we are actually going to be putting some adorable ribbon on that. Doing this on a candle can be a little bit trickier, and you could get some folds and wrinkles, but it's totally okay. Make it work, and it's going to turn out beautiful. Trim it all up and then put another layer of Mod Podge on the top to seal it. You see here that I wrapped it around the bottom, and I did not want, Mod Podge can be a little sticky once it is dry, and I didn't want it to stick to my tray, so I actually took a piece of fabric, cut it to size, and glued it on. So it's actually the fabric sitting on the tray versus the napkin that has Mod Podge on it. Next, we're just going to seal our other tray with a coat of Mod Podge as well. So the edging on the smaller tray looked a little plain, and so I thought it needed to be white, so that's what we're doing here. Now, if you know me and my projects, you knew I was going to do this technique on the edge of the aqua tray, my favorite technique to do. Now, we are using Enchanted Shimmer. It is an iridescent shimmer that we are putting on top of the napkin, and it's just going to give it an iridescent glow that just is absolutely beautiful. Here is the trim ribbon that I was talking about that we were using. We're just going to hot glue it all along the edges of the smaller tray that has the napkin, and then the candle top as well. Now you just get to see me play with it, put it together, decorate it. You can see I overlapped them a little bit. I really like the look of this project, and I hope that you do too. This is something that is perfect for spring and summer. The colors are just perfect for me. You can definitely tailor this to your colors. You can get other trays and use Christmas napkins, fall napkins. I thought some napkins with leaves would be really beautiful for fall. So use your imagination when you come across trays like this. Check it out. It is so pretty, and look at that shimmer on the candle that you can see. That's the Enchanted Shimmer paint that I am obsessed with. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this DIY. If you love all things home creative, please visit theruffleddaisy.org and make sure you're following me on all the social media channels. Thank you so much for watching today.